Hello viewers, this is a vintage Powr-Pakt fan. There's some punny stuff going on there. It's kind of an unusual fan. I personally have not seen any other ones like this, though I'm sure this is probably not the only one out there. The wiring is not original. It was replaced relatively recently with a modern cord set. Has a, let's see what kind of brand this is. It's got an inline switch, model KS30. I'm not sure what the brand is. It's rated for 6 amps. This probably dates back to early mid-19th century. It's a very interesting design. It's very simple, very minimalistic. The blade is nothing more than a piece of sheet metal. It's got a regular old shaded pole motor, single pole C-frame, I believe. Yeah, it looks like a C-frame. Base has no electronics in it. It's just a cast piece of metal. Let's see, I have a magnet here. Let's see. Okay, so it's probably cast iron. I believe this is the original paint. It's in relatively poor condition, but a lot of times with these units, having poor condition original paint is worth more than a restored unit. So that's a lot of reason. That's the reason why a lot of the times I just leave it as it is. The tag says airplane type high efficiency, though it claims to draw 6/10 of an amp. And for a fan that is, I would guess 7 inches, maybe 8 inches. 8 inches in size. 6/10 of an amp is quite a bit of power. But regardless, it does in fact live up to its name. It moves quite a bit of air. And if I recall correctly, it has kind of an interesting sound to it and a very long spin down time. So let's go ahead and start it up. I'll plug it in now. I do have the kilowatt meter out, so we'll see if we can confirm or deny its 6/10 of an amp claim. Oh dear. Plug's not in usable condition here. Let's correct that. Not really sure how that would have happened. Okay, that's much more usable now. Plug it in. According to the kilowatt meter, we are working off 121.8 volts, and this is rated at 110 volts, which is a good indicator that it's got some age to it. So I'll switch this over to amps. Go ahead and start it up. And it's drawing 0.54 amps, so it's pretty close to what it would have originally, or what it's claimed to draw. It's probably could fare to be oiled. I haven't ran this fan in, oh, I don't know, maybe 2 years. But it does actually put out a substantial breeze, as most of the fans from this time did. And even if we go far back, like all the way over to here, you see that it's still blowing a lot of air. So, okay, I'll bring the camera closer so we can capture the sound a little better. because it does have a unique sound as the blades come around towards the base of the motor there. Probably have to record it from the back. You can see there's virtually no pitch to the blades. A little more light here, maybe you can see it better. It's running very fast. Okay. Now I'd like to adjust the tilt here so it's level, but there's no really safe way to do that while it's running. So I'll go ahead and cut it off now. And for those that are curious of the power specs, drawing 24 watts, 0.54 amps, and it has a power factor of approximately 60. Off. Oh, I guess this is not tightened properly here. And I think the nut is getting a little bit frozen because it hasn't been adjusted in so long. Yeah, I can't really get that to tighten up. Well, anyways, let's do a startup sound here, and actually we'll do a spin down sound too because it kind of has one. Part of that noise is it just vibrating on the table. Okay, we'll cut it off. Kind of sounds like a tornado siren. It does have a wall mount in the base. I think this would have originally had some type of a cloth or felt, perhaps even rubber, I don't know, feet on there, but they've long since disintegrated. So that's going to be it for this one. This is the vintage Powr-Pakt fan. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.